Hello YouTube, it's your girl Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Huda Beauty's, what is this thing called? Full Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. This thing's been everywhere. Everyone's been talking about it. I'm going to give you my 2 cents and my recommendation of what you should get instead of this. So y'all already know what direction this video is going. So if you want to know more, keep watching. So before we get into this review, I'm going to tell you hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the great videos that I make here for my channel. Beauty, skincare, hair, nails, tech, travel, all different topics. But they're all fun, they're all great, and they're all helpful. So you're going to want to make sure you hit that notification bell. And also, yeah, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you'll be first to know all the good things. Now, this foundation, when I first saw, I talked on one of my past live videos about how I was so excited because Huda Beauty was coming out with a fragrance-free foundation and how I kind of like the liquid one, but because the fragrance was so strong, I couldn't really wear it, and that's it, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the stick foundation and try it out. So I got it in shade 440G, which is my same shade that I get in the liquid foundation, and it's a good enough match. I'm not mad at the match. Like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I couldn't find my shade, because the way the world works now is different. You can't go use testers and touch things and try to get samples. You kind of have to match yourself via online. So I'm not really that like heartbroken over the shade match. So it's close enough. It's not the exact same as the liquid formula, but it's close enough. I can blend it, I can make it work. What the problem is that this thing oxidizes, breaks down, and cannot control oil. I didn't even leave the house with this foundation. I've been wearing it in the house and for Zoom calls, and the way that it just oxidizes so fast, it goes real hot. I mean, I have a yellow undertone, but it goes real yellow, and even though this is gold, it's like, but I'm still a brown shade. I just have a gold undertone, right? So it goes so gold so fast, and I'm just like, why is it breaking down so much? Like in places where I'm not oily. So if it broke down on my when it was breaking down on my forehead and my nose and my cheek, I get it. But like the side of my cheeks down here, like this is dry lands. Like, why is it breaking down so quickly? So it did not look good. I put it on my straight skin. I did not use primer. Definitely didn't buy her primer. But when I use cream foundations, I put them directly on my skin and it looks amazing and beautiful. So I was like, I'm gonna do what I do with my other stick foundations, and it comes out great. Hourglass, Bobbi Brown, Matchstick by Rihanna's a little dry. I don't like her. But those Hourglass and Bobbi Brown are 2 of my favorite stick foundations. They work amazingly. So for me to be like, okay, why is Huda Beauty breaking down? Why is she oxidizing? Why is my oil breaking through so fast? Like, I was literally on the Zoom call. It started at, I got on at 6:45. By the time it ended at 9:30, I looked like I went to the gym with my makeup on. And the oil was just like, didn't even seem like it was makeup on my face. So as you can see now, I have naturally oily skin. I don't have any foundation or any, I only have eyebrows on. But so for this oil, that it's not egregious, it's just like natural oily skin oil. For it to be breaking through and breaking down this foundation like it was like trying to build her up to be a better person, it was crazy. So I do realize that from watching Huda Beauty's makeup videos, she has dry skin, and I know that they probably test her product on all different skin types, and they're saying that they're doing all this development and research, right? But in real life, you make things that work for you. She probably made this foundation stick so that way it would be the foundation stick that she would want, and because she has dry skin, she wants an oily, over creamy, over greasy foundation stick, and it's just really not the business. Like, if you have really dry skin, then maybe you'll be able to make this one work. But if you have combination dry, combination oily, or oily skin, this foundation stick is atrocious and you really can't use it. And it's what's sad is that it looks so good at first. Like when I first put it on, the first 30 minutes, it looks so pretty. And I was almost like, oh, is this gonna be, because I mean, I love Bobbi Brown and Hourglass, but they're in the 40s mark, right? So I'm like, if I could get a foundation stick in the 30s, then, you know, even though 39 is close to 40, but it's like, it's a little bit cheaper, a little bit money saver, right? So that's why I was really trying to make her work. And then I was like, okay, so maybe I'll put a light little powder, just a light little powder. So, you know, brush, little powder, not too much. Still oil broke through. And I'm like, this, when I use this, and I use the same powders for like all my foundation tests, so that way I know that it's not the powder. Laura Mercier powder holds anybody back, okay? You can literally buy some chicken, dip it in Laura Mercier setting powder, and the chicken will look dry. Like, it will take away the oils. So the fact that I'm just having this issue with this foundation is really disappointing, because I had really high hopes for it, especially since it's like the first thing with no fragrance, right? And she has very few products that have no fragrance. So the fact that the formula is bad, I'm pretty sure she's like, I should have just put perfume in it because you guys still don't like it. And I was like, no, but you're almost in the right direction. So I mean, even though I looked really, really bad and greasy, and I was just mad because I was like, dag, now throughout the whole Zoom, I was looking crazy and I didn't even realize it. So that's really why I was mad. But yeah, this is for dry skin girls, and everybody else, you can save your money. So I do want to give the recommendation though, like I said, the Hourglass Vanishing something foundation stick. It's a little triangle, it's super cute. And then Bobbi Brown cult classic, there's a reason why people love it. I'm actually going to do a video on Bobbi Brown stick foundation because enough of y'all aren't talking about it, and she's really the best out here in these streets. So thank you so much for coming to my review of the Huda Beauty, let me read the name again, Full Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. I don't know how buildable this is because she was sliding around a lot. So if you went back and tried to put more on top of what was already sliding around, she's not buildable either. So that's another thing. But yeah, you can skip this one. But the packaging is super cute. So thank you so much for coming to my channel to watch this video, and I will see you next time.